this whole 43 and a half breaking Dan Nestor's record, and do you actually, do you think about it that, listen, I've broken all these world records. I am now a beacon of inspiration for people that, with sports science, with recovery, with whatever, all this age, etc. is all rubbish. I can break every norm. You are actually someone who people can now hold up to, right? Saying, oh, Rohan Bopanna did it, I can. You are this whole I can moment for everyone. Do you think about it?
I actually don't really think about it that extensively, because I'm truly, just focusing on what I need as a recovery and everything. One of the other biggest persons in my team traveling is my physio from Belgium, Rebecca. So she's made a huge difference in making sure. I think I spend more time on recovery than on the tennis court practicing nowadays, because I feel that as long as I'm ready fully physically to compete in the match, I feel the best. And it's been the funny part is there are so many people now I've met through the past 4-5 months who are in their 40s, and they really come up to me and they say they have truly been inspired with me playing at the highest level.
Me 3 years older. Me.
Yeah.
No one else. You've got someone sitting in front saying, hello, you've done it for me as well.
Yeah, so literally when I flew in a couple of hours back in the city, also somebody in Bangalore airport, they came up to me and they said, for 40s, what you're doing. So which is something very different, very new. So it's a proud feeling in that sense that you're still able to inspire some people, because it's truly possible. Anything. My wife has always mentioned is that the minute you have limitations, it's when you think it's finished. Everything is finished. In your 20s, you need to do this. In your 30s, you need to do this. But when you change the limitations into possibilities, that is when everything changes. So then everything does not matter at what juncture in your career, what age you are. If you think it is possible and you put your mind to it, it is truly, truly possible.
Age is definitely a number indeed, but in my case, a high number. For that, I think probably the oldest player, on the circuit currently playing doubles and mixed doubles. But what really keeps me going is that I don't see that age has to be some limitations to you. You can, I think, really push what is good for you, what works for you, and that is what constant and perseverance of trying to find some new things to help me with my body feeling better physically. I think that is what has really kept me going. Over the years, of course, the tennis has brought so much of maturity, but also simultaneously managing the body has brought that maturity, and I think that is where it has kept me super, super active, and I'm really happy that I've been able to adapt my game also along the way. The majority of the times I'm not even serving and volleying, I'm serving and staying back. That's of course one of the reasons I started doing that, because my cartilage on both my knees are completely worn out, so I had to adapt and find a way what doesn't really hurt that much. So I stopped serving and volleying, started serving and staying back, and trying to find a way to improve my game on that aspect. And yeah, I've been managed to do that. I think a big part of that game style is my coach Scott Davidoff, who has always helped me grow no matter which juncture of my career I am. So truly enjoying competing still, and that's what is keeping me going. For me, the biggest thing is to have an Indian representation at these big events, and I really believe this is the only way we can inspire athletes from the country. Whenever I think a young kid, no matter which sport he's watching, as long as he's been able to watch or maybe read an athlete from his own country, that's when the real inspiration happens. So I really feel whatever I'm doing here, whenever I'm playing, as long as it says Rohan Bopanna, India there, I think it's a big win already, not only for the country, but at even my academy, when I'm talking to a few kids and they see me still representing them and myself, playing at these big events. And when I go and talk to them personally, they feel really well connected. And I think this is what can make that change of constantly having representations, whether it is singles or doubles. At the end of the day, we need representations from the country, and I'm really happy to be able to do this and play at these big events and keep it going. I think that truly, on my factor, I can say age is definitely a number. I think it's the mind which really needs to push it and really believe in yourself, and I think that's my biggest strength. I think perseverance and my mental strength, I think, has really what has made that change indeed.